Hey there, welcome to LSAT Demon Daily. I'm Ben Olson. That's Nathan Fox. We're the founders of LSATdemon.com and our weekly podcast, Thinking LSAT. We have an email from Anissa. That's it.
We don't have a subject. Hey, Ben and Nathan, I wanted to ask a question about taking the LSAT versus GRE for law school. For context, I graduated this May, and right after, I started studying for the LSAT, and I'm scheduled to take it in August. However, I am almost certain I will need to retake it as I have a long way to my target score. I'm afraid, though, that once I start work mid-August, I won't have sufficient time and energy to study for the exam. My work will be in investment banking, which is notoriously known for its brutal hours, so I am considering taking the GRE instead. I took a diagnostic GRE and scored much higher than my LSAT diagnostic, and I've always naturally been better at STEM exams, specifically the math part. So I was wondering, what are your thoughts on taking LSAT versus GRE for law schools? Is that a bad idea? If so, how would you recommend me sticking with the LSAT and finding a viable way to study with my new intensive job? What are your first thoughts here, Ben?
Well, generally speaking, people who go to law school and do very well, get into the best schools and are serious about this, take the LSAT. Very few people take the GRE.
But I think that has more to say about the population of people who usually go to law school than it does about what might be best for Anissa specifically.
Yeah, I still am concerned, though, because I don't know how many schools accept the GRE. I think most do, but I don't know how seriously they take it, given how few people are accepted with that test. I agree with you that there's a strong bias for people who are going to law school to not want to take tests that have anything to do with math. So they're more likely to take the LSAT, but I don't think it's entirely explained by that.
We also have very small data, or maybe even no data, about how GRE interacts with law school scholarships.
Yeah.
Because so few people are admitted, you can't really tell what's happening with people who apply GRE only and whether they're getting scholarships. I guess you could email us if you happen to know about this, daily@lsatdemon.com. If you are someone who applied to law school with only a GRE and got a scholarship, we would love to know that. Until someone tells us that, though, I'm inclined to think that they might not give any scholarships at all for GREs.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't help their public numbers. I want to say, though, it sounds to me like it's going to be far easier for Anissa to kill the GRE than it's going to be for her to kill the LSAT. Like, she's good at math.
Yeah.
I want to strongly advise Anissa to consider other career paths besides, or other graduate schools besides law school. Why is it that you want to go to law school if you have a math brain?
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be disappointed by your colleagues on the regular. You're going to be like, really? Like, these people don't know the difference between numbers and percentages?
Yeah.
Like, in law school, you're going to find people who think it's cute to like make that joke of like, I'm terrible at math. I don't do good at math.
Yeah.
And even on like really very simple shit. And I don't know, Anissa, like I really would want to know more about why you think law school is the right choice for you.
Yeah. You're going into
like
investment banking. You obviously have a strong math sense. Like, go find a job that deals with numbers. That's hard for people.
It is hard for people. And unless your investment bank is like, oh yeah, we need you to get a JD so that you can do this certain aspect of investment banking. Like, maybe that's the case here. And it might also be the case that they are connected to certain law schools and it's like, no, take the GRE, kill the GRE, go to this law school, come back and work for us again. Like, that would make sense maybe. But if she's like trying to do this for a career change, man, it feels like you just might not be playing the game that you're best suited to play.
Yeah, you're good at basketball, but you're trying to play soccer. Like, flip it up.
Why wouldn't
go back to?
Yeah, you're Michael Jordan going and trying to play baseball.
Yep.
Well, why? Why do you want to do that? Why don't you just continue to be so great at what you do? Yeah. I don't know what to tell her. Like, as far as if she is going to stick with the LSAT, studying for the LSAT while also doing investment banking, I mean, that just sounds like a long road because it's going to be hard for her to come up with her one high quality hour a day.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, do the demon, do 1 high quality hour a day, do a mix of drilling and time sections, always thoroughly review every one of your mistakes. That's the same advice we give everybody, by the way.
Yeah.
But that's going to be pretty nasty if you're like working 16-hour days when there's a deal on.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you could get away with 30 minutes on a lot of days or 15 minutes on certain days and then rebound and get an hour on the weekend. But yeah.
Sounds like obviously withdraw from the August exam, by the way. I mean, it doesn't seem like you're ready for that test.
Yep.
So why would you be just don't take the test unless you're happy with your practice scores.
Yep.
That much is clear. Write us back, Anissa. We'd love to hear more about your plan. Why is it that you want to go to law school? What is it that you want to do? Because that would inform our advice, I think, quite a lot. We are daily at lsatdemon.com. If you are Anissa or anybody else who would like to ask us a question or share some LSAT or law school admissions news, thanks for listening.